pedigree. Tried to cut a deal with the three sublime cranes, worshiping the daughters to ease his own pain. But he caught a slip when the pressure got high. Just another layer of the prophet's big lie. From on the roof to the stone on the floor, it's the same old hooble knocking at the door. Oh no, it's Mo, no, the false prophet of all time, Lord of the flies, feeding on the refuse and the grime. His words are poison, his teachings a crime, but we won't be swayed by his deceptive rhyme. For the truth of Jesus will forever shine.
The angel has a very physical message for the prophet tonight. Out of all the spirits chilling in the seventh sky, why is this angel looking like a handsome ass guy? Dear walks in looking like a straight up 10, and the prophet disappears from the sight of men. Lock the door, little girl, stay out of the way. The messenger's got a massive price to pay. The bed frame's creaking, the angel is pounding, while the word of Islam is muffled and sounding. A sacred visit, a heavenly light, or just the eye in the middle of the night.
Pay the dia, scrub the stain. The angel brings the pleasure, Aisha gets the pain. Scrubbing at the fabric till the knuckles are raw, washing out the evidence of the prophet's flaw.
She's only 9 with a basin and a rag, cleaning up the blessings of a holy bride. With her fingernails, she's digging at the crust, the dried up evidence of a prophet's lust.
It was Gabriel, he swears, looking proud and tall, but it was Dia's seed on the robes of it all.
You ain't fooling nobody. Fast forward the clock, looky, looky right here. The circus is back and it's fueling the fear. We got queers for Palestine, holding a sign. Is this bitch for real? Have you lost your mind? Cheering for the laws of the caliphate, while the prophet and his boys decide your fate. Or you're shouting for the cause, you're holding the flag, but they got a tall building and gravity's a drag.
Yo, Shaggy, these motherfuckers are clueless for real. I don't think they read the Quran, N-I-G-G-A. They think it's a parade. It's a funeral today.
So keep scrubbing the stains, keep living the lie, while you cheer for the guys who want you to die. The joke is on you. Woo, woo. The joke is on you. Woo, woo. Next time, use bleach. Next time, use bleach.
They say the cool runs straight from above.
Even still got that on
Every word from the mouth of God's love. But then it tells me the gospel is light, and to judge by what's in it.
boy.
That's right. So I open it up and read what it says.
4 girls. 5
Jesus
boys.
died and he rose from the dead. But your book says no, he never died. So which one is true? Somebody lied. Fire says to follow the word, given a Christian, straight from the Lord. Sin says if you're unsure, ask the people who knew it before. But our gospel says Jesus is Lord, crucified, risen. That's what's stored. Who told you to judge by it? It just token. Why couldn't like then claim it was stolen? You can't play both sides with one story. Your claim crashes down in all its glory. Then our scriptures older than doors, sticking down long before Muhammad's tours. So tell me, friend, what do you choose? If you pick both, then both you lose. If the gospel is true, the Quran is wrong. If it's false, then why does it play it on? And if God's word can never be changed, who corrupted it? And who arranged? Can't hold the sword and preach about peace. Can't affirm the way, then call it disease. The house of man, the walls are flawed. Truth is one, it doesn't twist. Oh, this is the paradox. You cannot dismiss.
I'm in the Medina, I'm dodging the air, while the mullahs are whispering the end is near. And I toes in the cola with the wadi cheek glow, watching Muhammad and his ritual show. He's rocking Siptia, that hairless tan high, dyed red with the acacia that covered the pride. But the 47 stepping in the ballistic weed with the kinetic truth that you wouldn't believe. The prophet is an heir, just a vessel for the tale, while the inbreeding rates make the civilization frail. Would play, check the gospel line. It's the angel is holy, then your book ain't divine. You affirm the scripture just to call it a fake, a 1-400-year-old logical mistake. Keep marrying the cousins, get the goats in the yard, while the 47 hits the IRGC hard. Low IQ, low trust, high tribal greed. The prophet sowed a very stunted seed.
Don't step on the truth, don't step on the gear. The satanic verse is the only thing we hear. I lie and I lose like the cranes in the sky, revealing the roots of the Meccan
One for the city, 2 for the show. The 47's coming, the mullah's gotta go. Statistically impossible, the noise in the street, the liberation of the mind is finally complete. You bound your own school just to crop a reveal, but the 47's justice is the only thing real. Oh, I'm just an heir, I believe what you say. Even when you marry 10-year-olds to start the day. Satan told me about the goddesses, he jumped on my tongue. But don't check the math while the bills are being rung.
The render is crashing, the 5G is wide.
There's nowhere for the 7th century to hide.
One for the city, two for the show. The 47th thunder made the cover blow. No more Tatia, no more the year. The end of the pagan empire is here. February 28th, the ledger is red. The sandals are dust, and the prophet is dead. The hairless hide, the unclean lie. The 47th owns the sky.
The tigress is rising, the shadow is gone. Baghdad is waking to a 47th dawn. For 20 years trapped in the Persian vice, paying the mullahs a martyr's price. But they saw the fire on the terror night. They saw the supreme one vanish from sight. Now the militias are shaking, the cell phones are cold. The story of resistance is officially old. Look at the coast where the citrus used to grow. Gaza is silent under the ISF glow. No more tunnel for the Persian king. No more children for the Khyber sting. They promised you victory, they promised you land. They left you to die in the rubble and sand. While Ali was counting his pixels and gold, the people of Gaza were traded and sold. From the Al-Aqsa gates to the Babylon wall, the idols of Tehran are starting to fall. Iraq's looking west past the smoke and the fear. The Abraham echo is finally here. The bridge is open from Zion to Iraq. The 47th thunder, there's no turning back. Gaza is breathing, the border is still. The end of the mullah, the end of the thrill. You lashed at the 7, you bombed your own school. But the 47th broke every resistance rule. Oh, Iraq was our brother, Gaza was our heart, until the B-2s tore the bunker apart. Now Baghdad is calling for a desk and a chair to sign on the line while there's peace in the air. No more Takia, no more fear. The only thing left is the kinetic fear. Zion to Iraq, the 47th thunder, there's no turning back. The mullah is ashes, the bunker is cold. The future of Babylon is starting to unfold. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The liberation of the crescent history.
In the Terran bunker, the old man's way. Counting the minutes of his final days, he watches the screens, the Mar-a-Lago gold. The 47th is vibrant, and Dolly is just old. The most famous face, the world's true brand, while a ghost tries to rule a crumbling land. He envies the rally, he envies the roar, so he hides in the shadows and prays for a war.
Export the render, he screams to the god. Make an AI video where we hit him hard. A deep fake drone in a CGI sky. A pixelated bullet for a digital lie.
He can't touch the man, so he clicks on the screen. A desperate posture for a king never seen. Hoping for 3 years, a stupider soul. But the 47th has taken control.
The dragon is thirsty, the bear is cold. They don't want a martyr, they just want the gold.
They squeeze out the oil at a discount rate, watching Ollie rot at the pillar of state. They weigh his life by the barrel and drum, waiting for the epic fury to come.
You waited for a weak man, but you got the steel. The 47th thunder is fucking real. Your AI threats are a flickering light against the kinetic heat of the night. No more stalling, no more wait and see. The eagle is over the Caspian Sea. The most famous man brought the hammer down to take back the keys to your stolen crown. Enrich the core, just one more year. Building a missile out of absolute fear. He gambled on mercy, he gambled on time, but the 47th won't ignore the crime. The render is crashing, the server is dead. Justice is coming in a casing of lead.
Just watched you die.
general stands in the Medina dust, with eyes of fire and a heart of rust. His cheeks are ruddy, his tongue is a blade, watching the prophet and the games being played. He leans to the council, he whispers the jeer. Don't fear his words, he's nothing but an ear. He believes every lie, drinks every tale, a vessel of echoes remarkably frail. He's just an ear, the hypocrites cry. Swallow the truth or swallow the lie. We'll swear on the heavens, we'll swear on the sand, and he'll nod his head with a shake of the hand. The year of goodness, the 9-6 to 1 line, trying to turn a weakness into something divine. But Noctil saw the seams, he saw the patchwork cloak, before the holy empire went up in smoke. Fast forward the clock to the 2026 night. The year has grown deaf to the coming of light. The bunker is quiet, the pixels are blurred. The 47's coming and he hasn't heard a word. You called him the ear, you called him the king, but the 47th thunder has a soul-cutting sting. No more taquilla, no more the budding prize, just the fire of the eagle in the Persian skies. Noctil was laughing in the Medina sun, but the joke is over. The 47th has won. Oh, he's such a good listen, he believes what we say, even when we bomb our own schools to start the day. Blame it on the Jews, seek the world's pity, tell him the ear is the head of the city. But the satellites don't listen, the satellites see the end of the year. And the end of the week. Called him the ear, you called him the king, but the 47th thunder has a soul-cutting sting. The 7 nations strike was your final mistake. Now the people of Persia finally awake. February 28th, the ledger is clear. The end of the prophet, the end of the year. Noctil knew, the 47's knew, the only one listening was a fire coming through. You called him. The Tigris is rising, the shadow is gone. Baghdad is waking to a 47th dawn. For 20 years trapped in a Persian vice, paying the mullahs a martyr's price. But they saw the fire on the Tehran night. They saw the supreme one vanish from sight. Now the militias are shaking, the cell phones are cold. The story of resistance is officially over. Look at the coast where the citrus used to grow. Gaza is silent, under there is F-glow. No more tunnels for the Persian king, no more children for the Kaiba sting. They promised you victory, promised you land, then left you to die in the rubble and sand. While Ali was counting his pixels in gold, the people of Gaza were traded and sold. From the Al-Aqsa gates to the Babylon wall, the idols of Tehran are starting to fall. Iraq's looking west past the smoke and the fear. The Abraham echo is finally here. The bridge is open from Zion to Iraq. The 47th thunder, there's no turning back. Gaza is breathing, the border is still. The end of the mullah, the end of the thrill. You lashed at the 7, you bombed your own school, but the 47th broke every resistance rule. Oh, Iraq was our brother, Gaza was our heart, until the B-2s tore the bunker apart. Now Baghdad is calling for a desk and a chair to sign on the line while there's peace in the air. No more Turkey, no more the year. The only thing left is the kinetic The bridge is open from Zion to Iraq. The 47th thunder, there's no turning back. The mullah is ashes, the bunker is cold. The future of Babylon is starting to unfold. February 28th.